Welcome to Blossom and Grow with Faith. Most of the times we find ourselves yearning to be able just to develop ourselves, to be able to grow to another new notch. And then we are like, what are some of the things that I should be doing? Yes, there are many things. And then you hear someone say, invest in yourself so that you may be able to be valuable. Then you're like, what are some of the things that I should do to be able to just be valuable, rather some of the things that I should be investing in. Investing in yourself is like placing valuables that will increase your worth with time. And here are some of the things that you can do to just invest in yourself. And number one, love yourself. Beyond everything, love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you open opportunities for many other things to come in to be received. Number two, forgive others. Because if you don't forgive, you may find yourself running and returning to the same spot every now and then. Number three, spend your money on experience. Experience can be in terms of like you're visiting a new place, you're doing something, visiting people, doing something that is valuable. For example, just being able to just go and make a village, or rather do volunteer work. You took your money, you traveled to that place, and then you did volunteer work. That can be a way of you spending your money in experiences. Can also be just taking yourself to a picnic. That is an experience that you can be able to share with someone else another day. Taking yourself to road trips. That is also a way of you being able just to spend your money on expenses. Number four, travel more. By the way, when you travel more, you will be able to see new things, to interact with different things, and this will help you to be able to be more valuable. And number five, learn to cook. By the way, when you learn to cook, there are a lot of things you will be saving in terms of your health, in terms of your mind, in terms of money. You will be saving a lot. So invest in knowing how to be a good cook. It doesn't mean that you should be going to cutlery, or rather just to do food and beverage. No, but you can practice. Nowadays it is much easier. Go to YouTube, look for how maybe scrambled eggs are made, look on how ugali is made, look on how we can make skuma wiki. And you know, ugali and skuma wiki with scrambled eggs, this is another notch top higher. You will be good to go. And number six, eat healthier. When you eat healthier, you are investing in your health in future, because you won't be suffering with a lot of diseases here and there, because nowadays we have a lot of the diseases that come as a result of one not being able to eat the right type of food. We have number seven, practice gratitude. Gratitude is being grateful for the things, because when you're grateful, you are allowing yourself to be able to appreciate, to give appreciation. And when you give appreciation, you are in another way of just being able to receive more. And that is a way of you investing in yourself, because when you are grateful, you allow yourself to be able just to see things in a new dimension. And number eight, set goals. When you set goals, you're investing in yourself to be able just to plan and make things happen, and to be able to know, if this does not happen like this is what I'm going to do. And number nine, make a plan for your life. By the way, when you make a plan for your life, you make it easier for you to be able to know, this is what I want. Maybe this is what I want by the end of this year, or in the end of this week. And that is a way of you investing in yourself, because you're planning for the future. And number 10, find a mentor. By the way, when you find a mentor, this is a person with experience in things that you don't know and you desire to know. They will help you to be able to go more higher. Having a mentor helps you to be able just to experience something in a new dimension, in a new way. For example, I have she is a friend, a sister, and also a mentor to me. When we talk, there is a lot of things that I learned from her that she was able to experience before I did, and it helps me to be able to be prepared in the things that I'm going to execute. And I love her so much. She's such a soul that is very patient with me, because I usually talk a lot. Sometimes I forget to listen, but she's just there to listen to me. And then when now I'm like, she's there to tell me, now this is how things happen, and this blah 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 here and there. And I can tell you it has helped me a lot to be able just to grow as an individual. And number 11, start a business. When you start a business, no matter how small it is, it will help you to be able to interact with people. It is a way of also you investing in your personal skills, be it communication, when it comes to just problem solving. It helps you decision making. It helps you a lot. And number 12, start a new hobby. Maybe your hobby is just walking. Now try listening to music while you're walking. It is a bit easier. Try to combine two hobbies that can go together at the same time. Like you love cooking, people also to love listening to some music, or rather you love listening to good music. Maybe you can start trying to draw, or rather to just meditate, or rather to do something that goes hand in hand with what you love to do, and this is going to help you to be able to concentrate and to build yourself all together. Number 13, get rid of toxic friends. I can never emphasize this more. As much as we surround ourselves with people around us, being able just to make ourselves comfortable and happy, and be able to just be able to interact with people here and there, to be social. Those around you influence you in a lot, much more. When they talk like this, you find yourself doing the same thing. We also see the example of Peter in the Bible. When he denies Jesus, the people were able to identify Peter as a disciple of Jesus, because as he was walking with Jesus all for those 3 years, there's some habits that he had in him that no one had elsewhere that resemble Jesus. That's why we see him, though he denies, but we see it. So you be like, no, these are my friends, but I don't do what they do. I usually hang with them because we come from far. You may come from far, but with different vision. Immediately you see your visions taking a turn, cut it. Sometimes you find a friend that every time you meet, criticizing you, downgrading you, making you feel like you're unworthy. You're like, this is not happening to me. Cut. I say cut that relationship. Anyway, number 14, choose your friends wisely. By the way, when you choose a friend wisely, you are investing in your future self, because our friends can be able to just open doors for us, getting new opportunities, getting new businesses, getting new every other thing, and being able to experience new places just because you have a friend that is good. Don't have 1,000 friends that are there to make merry, and then 0 to be there to help you when you need the help that friends usually give. Number 15, read books or ebooks. Today it is much easier for you to be able just to receive a soft copy of a book and be able just to read it. Usually there is a time I bought a book, it went for a price of 750, and I was like, it is only 80 pages, why is it that costly? And then the next day I googled on PDF, and boom, I found the same book. I was like, oh my god. So from there, it was much easier for me to be able just to know this book and that book. I have a lot of books. When it comes to PDF, sometimes I read only 10 pages. I usually read where it helps me, and then all other things I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to read it another time. Anyway, have a book that is going to help you, because information coming in helps you to remove the information that was there that was useless and needs to be rechanged. Number 16, learn stuff online. Usually nowadays it is much easier. You can be able to find free courses to be able to learn about doing some good things, content creation, to be able just to do some business, learning how to do makeup, how to do blogging. You can be able to do a lot of things online. You can be able to learn a lot of things. When it comes to cooking, you can be able to learn how to cook, how to prep your house, how to do this, to arrange, to rearrange. And I can tell you, I've learned a lot from YouTube. I've learned a lot. like a lot, and they have helped me to be able to reach where I am and where I'm going the next day. Number 17, watch educational shows. By the way, we have many educational shows, many educational podcasts, and we also have podcasts that are there to just minimize how you think, to just degrade you, to make you feel that you are unworthy. If you find yourself listening to something like that, just run away. If you find yourself watching something that, though it is entertaining, but it encourages child abuse, it encourages something, just go away. It encourages toxic friends, just say no to it. If your values are this, stick with the values even to what you watch, because they're going to improve you. I remember there was a time I was watching to a lot of Nigerian movies, and it came to a point that it was very hard for me to say, rather to spell the word ask. I used to say now, I was asking, and then I was like, oh my God, this is bad. I was like, I'm asking a question, and when he's answering me, I'm like, not today, not today. But now I'm like, I had to just withdraw away from those videos for just 3 months, and I can tell you, I'm able to say, I'm going to ask you a question. You see, but I used to say, I'm going to ask. That is so bad. Anyway, we are getting there. Number 18, stop procrastinating. By the way, procrastinating is saying that I'm going to do it another time. When you say that, you keep on moving your success. Try this, do it now, and then in the period of 2 weeks, you'll be able to see why it was so important for you to just do it. Number 19, sleep and wake up early. By the way, by sleeping early and waking up early, it helps you to be able to regenerate new ideas. It helps you to rest your mind, to rest and have peace also, peace of your mind, of yourself, to be refreshed. And not forgetting number 20, which is the last one, stick to a routine. Find a routine that is more helpful to you. And usually mine, I have it depends with where I am. Currently, I'm doing my attachment, and my routine is much more simple. I wake up at 5, usually 5:10, and sometimes I wake up at even 4. I'm like, when I wake up early, I just pray. After praying, I read my Bible. After reading my Bible, sometimes one chapter, mostly I read my Bible. After reading my Bible, I just go ahead, brush my teeth. After brushing my teeth, I'm like, I'm going to confirm the clothes that I had chosen the other day, if they are befitting the climate that is outside, or rather the weather that is outside. If it is sunny, and then the clothes that I choose the other day are like more for cold weather, I'm like, I'm not going to wear this. And that has helped me. After doing that, I just go read the book, usually a book that I choose to read. And after doing that, sometimes when I wake up late, I usually pray, go to take a shower, to take a bath, return, take my breakfast, and then I just run to work. But mostly when I wake up to the time that I restricted to, that is 5, I do all that. But mostly I usually wake up late if the previous day I worked, and then I was doing my own works here and there, recording some video and just editing. That makes me to just sleep a bit late, altering altogether my routine. But I've planned a new routine. I don't know how it is going to happen, but I'm believing in God that it's going to help me. Thank you so much for watching Blossom and Grow with Faith till now. Be here, you will be able to grow, to discover, to rediscover, to have you be able to go to a notch higher, the height you need yourself to be. Thank you so much, and bye.